Okay, let's take a deeper dive into this one. We're joined by Jonathan Cao. He's the Managing Director for Greater China for BCD Travel. Jonathan, thank you so much. Let's kind of talk about some of the good news that is out there. Domestic flights around China picking up. Fuel surcharges are going away, at least for the time being. But international travel, that's a big one because so many travel agents really were put out of work over the past 3 years coping with this pandemic. What is it going to mean?
That's right. So I think with the rebound in travel, what we call revenge travel, so we're seeing a huge increase in both domestic and international travel. So we do face some challenges right now with the number of people working in the industry that have been let go in the past, and now the industry is rebuilding. Not just the tourist attractions, but also with the hospitality industries in general. Like we saw a couple of weeks ago. There was such a huge amount of tourists going to Hong Kong now. Some of the tourists were left waiting on the street, waiting in line to get their meals. So I think we'll probably need a few more months to have everything worked out, people rejoining the industries and getting retrained. But I think it's a good problem to have.
Indeed. What's it going to mean to those families to be able to sit on an airliner and kind of breathe easily, saying, I'm really looking forward to going to Johannesburg or going wherever where flights haven't been going the past 3 years? It's really reopening the world.
Yeah, certainly. We're seeing more and more flights increase, steady but stable increases in international flights. We're around 20 to 25% back to 2019 capacity. So we're actually seeing some increases. There's a divergence here. So increase in the long-haul routes tend to be a little bit slower. So the Beijing to Joburg flights is certainly welcome, but we're actually seeing more increases in the short-haul flights around the region, like flights from China to Hong Kong, Macau, Japan, Thailand. We're seeing more and more increases in this region, the shorter haul flights.
Now, what about the people on the aircrafts themselves? Are they running into any difficulties when they get to their destination or when they come back to China?
No, so I think things are going back to normal. So we saw that most of the countries have dropped the PCR requirements, and like Japan have done yesterday. And so I think we're slowly easing back into what we were doing in 2019.
And also with a couple of big festivals coming up, the Qingming Festival that we talked about, as well as the Labor Day Festival, it's going to be a test for China to see how it does. But in terms of the economic benefit, this seems like this could really be a game changer.
Yes, certainly. So the Qingming Festival, because it's only one day and also on a Wednesday, it's people are more focused in a one-day tour, and also the car rental bookings have increased a lot. People tend to go to the countryside rather than going across provinces. But with the Labor Day holidays coming up, we're really hopeful. It's going to be a 5-day consecutive day holiday, including the weekend. So there is going to be a lot of across the country travel and also international short-haul travel as well. So we're certainly looking forward to that. And you're right. So it's going to put a stress into the service level and how all these tourist attractions and hotels can take up all the increase in demand.
Well, I'm like so many people. I'm ready for some revenge travel. Jonathan Cao, thanks so much for all the information on that. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you.